And yeah, I'm excited for today. You've got some saucy, spicy recipes coming our way. And
Yes.
this, this is a thing.
So Mandy, I'll tell you the ones that we're going to tackle.
Okay.
And you were probably laughing at me when I was texting you the other night because I had this great machine called the Soya Bella, and I was going
Right.
to whip up some almond milk. Um, it didn't work. So I had to go back to my dear friends at No No Market sent it to me. And I was super bummed. I just hadn't gotten it out yet. But after trying it and then doing it the old school way that we learned in culinary school, sometimes you just can't teach an old dog new tricks. You know what I mean? So we're gonna do cashew milk the old school way that's still super quick. And then we're gonna work that into a dirty chai martini. And then
Yes.
last but not least, we're gonna do an almond butter cookie smoothie.
I mean, that's amazing. And it was great because you were like talking about this appliance last week. And then you're like, son of a bitch, it's not working. So we're going to kick it old school. I really want to watch how you make this. And I'm going to ask questions along the way because this is the hottest thing. You get making your own nut milk. I like
Yeah,
saying that. Um,
yeah.
but I like saying that I want to make my own nut milk, but I'm going to ask you questions as you take us through the process of making cashew milk. Um,
Yeah.
and and one question right off the bat is what you're doing with cashews. Can we do with almonds equally exactly the same? Is there any like switch up there?
No, I did them with cashews because I tend to buy these guys in bulk. I just really like this brand.
Yep.
This is the brand that I get straight off of Amazon. They send these to me in two bags like this. So I just had an abundance of cashews, but you can certainly do this with almond milk as well.
Terrasol. What's the brand of those cashews you
Yes.
got?
Yeah. So these are Terrasoul superfoods.
Okay.
And then the other thing that we're going to do this morning, so there's a lot of fancy gadgetry that you can use. You can do like a nut milk bag, but we're going to do this recipe with stuff you probably already have.
Right.
And when I broke it down, so that Soyabella machine, it still takes a while for it to break down and grind, all of the nuts inside the motor, and then it
Yeah.
still has to heat. So it took about the same amount of time. And honestly, cleaning this pot right here
Yeah.
took less time than it took to clean. There's like a blade, there's a motor, there's gasket. So we're kicking it old school and we're cool with that.
And you're looking at it a glass half full, or a cashew
Always.
milk glass half full. And you
Always.
guys, this is a great, like when people are like, I don't know where to start with health and trying to get healthier. This is a great place that I really point people towards trying to get rid of the dairy and move towards the almond and the
Yeah.
cashew and the coconut milks. So why not see what goes into it and see how pure it is? So kick it off. I'm going to
For
watch it.
sure. Yeah, Mandy, that's such a kicker. So when I did that live with Dr. Bolsowitz, he's a gastroenterologist.
Yes.
He said some of the biggest inflammatory triggers are gluten and dairy.
Yep.
So I think dairy is an easy one to kick, especially if, you can make these nut milks for a fraction of what you pay for them.
Right.
So we're going to do this one quick.
You do it. I mean, we're looking to cut costs everywhere we can since everything is skyrocketing. So this is a great place to start. I'm excited about this one, you guys. Nut milk. All right, what do you got? You got them in, is that hot water?
This is hot. So these do have to come to a boil, but inside this pot, and it's a heavy bottomed pot, I did 1 cup of the cashews. So these could be like, if you see this brand that I always love,
Yes.
they'll do like milked hazelnuts, milked almonds. They'll do just about any kind of milked nut you can imagine.
Yep.
So for this recipe, we're going to do 1 cup of the nuts to 3 parts water. You could certainly double this if you wanted to.
Okay, so I'm not very good at math, but if you want to double it, that'd be 2 cups of the nuts, and then a cup and
2
a
and
cup
6. Girlfriend, that
yeah.
Colgate education's got to kick in.
I went to my 20th reunion this past weekend. I killed more brain cells than I care to admit right now. So moving forward.
Oh, at least you go to yours. Kudos to you.
Awesome.
So All right, so we did, yes, a cup of the cashews, 3 cups of filtered water. I do recommend filtered if you can get it. And
Yeah.
then just a teaspoon, and you don't need this by any means, but I do like a little bit of the salt flavor. So I just do a teaspoon of the pink Himalayan salt.
I mean, and that is not a lot given all of the water that you're putting in. It's not a lot at all. You guys, don't be afraid of salt. Don't be afraid. Our body needs it. That's why there's a saying, salt of the earth. All right? We need
Salt
it.
of the earth.
Salt
For
of the earth.
sure. For sure. And especially
I've
the
been
good
told that.
salts.
Yeah, many times I've been told I'm the salt of the earth. That's not true. That's not true at all.
No,
Okay.
that's a humble thing. I like that. I like that. So we are literally just going to bring these to a boil, and then we are going to cover them with a lid, and that's going to sit for a half an hour. What I like about this, normally when you do these, you would soak them overnight. You and I have talked about this. I feel like I'm losing out of the gate if I see a recipe that says to soak something overnight. So we're just going to, bring it to a boil, let it sit for a half an hour, and then this is going to go directly into our blender. So we're going to put this in here, and we're going to blitz it up.
That's amazing. That is, you're right though, Kate. Like saying like soaking overnight is like giving me directions that like require knowing where north and east and south is, and then I'm lost, and I'm even more lost. You lost me. So that's true.
We don't know what we're going to be doing the next day. I like to do this straight away all at once. So this is going to go onto my Vitamix, and then I'm going to let this blitz up about 2 minutes. We'll start slow, and then we'll work it up.
Like, this is blowing my mind right now. If this is as easy as you're making it seem, this is very, God damn, you're just boiling it down to basics. This is pretty cool.
Boiling it down. This is it. So this is obviously going to be warm. I'm going to let this go for a while. You can, at this point, you could get a nut milk bag, but I'm not going to use it. I'm just literally going to strain this into my pitcher, and that's going to go right into the refrigerator.
The immature Mandy is laughing at the word nut milk bag. I don't know why.
You can't not. Our 15-year-old boy brains just take over.
I'm being actually very good about the whole topic of nuts right now. I've actually shown a lot of self-restraint.
There's so many opportunities there. I know.
Yep.
But yeah, so now our nut milk is nice and creamy. I know. I'm sorry. What else do you want me to call it?
Nope. Yep. Our cashew milk.
Our cashew milk.
So easy, right? I know. This is crazy. You're excited about this too. I know. Great group right now. Hi guys. We're just making nut milk. That's what we're doing.
So then this is going to come right into my pitcher, and I'm just going to strain this in. And that's just to make sure we don't have any lumps in there.
There's nothing wrong with lumpy milk. I mean, if you like a little chunky and a little lumpy, that's fine too, but strain away.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And then we're done.
Are you serious?
I promise you.
Great question.
What's the question?
How long is it good in the fridge for?
A week. When I was doing my research, it seems like everything was about a week.
Yeah.
But you know what else you can do? So remember how like my first batch in the Soyabella wasn't awesome? I didn't want to pitch that. So I put it into little molds, and I made ice cubes out of it.
I was wondering.
Still chuck it in a smoothie.
I was actually thinking just that. Like if the batch is too much, put some in the smoothie for sure. Like ice it up, and then those are your ice cubes for your smoothie, rich and creamy.
Yes.
Now I have another question. Can you add a little vanilla if you want a little vanilla flavoring to your nut milks?
For sure. So the salt is nice to do beforehand, but in plenty of the recipes, you'll see they add vanilla. We're going to do a date sugar. Yeah. You could actually blitz a date up with this if you wanted to, but that's one of the beautiful things. You can flavor it with whatever you want.
You know, I would like to, I'm going to be making this almond milk because I drink almond milk all the time. And I'm going to put vanilla and a little bit of cinnamon too, because a lot of the times I use my almond milk, it's smoothies and it's my steel cut oats. And so I want to just like saturate that with like a little bit more flavor.
Yes. Yeah. So this is going to be great for that. The other thing, yeah, so I like just a little bit of salt. And then if you wanted to do it a little more savory, like if I was going to do those paleo crackers, you could even do a little bit of cracked pepper in there. Obviously not really for your smoothies, but if you wanted to use it for something more savory, you could do a little pepper too.
This is amazing. You guys need to try to make this. And then you're going to be finding that you're going to be finding reasons to be using cashew milk, almond milk. And it really, it amps up any smoothie you're having with great fat, great protein. It's a win, 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 win. It's a win.
Yes, all the way around. And when I did the math on this, this is a great quality brand. So this bag is about 24 bucks, but you're going to get 8 servings of like a liter of cashew milk out of this bag. So it's going to be less than half of what you would pay for the same quantity if you were to buy this store-bought.
See, we're giving you guys a little, like, you know, way to clip some costs, also with some great nuggets, also with some great working out tips along the way.
Keep that money in your pocket.
Keep that money in your pocket because you're going to be burning. But right now, I want to be making a cocktail. Aren't we making some kind of dirty martini?
Let's do the thing. We're going to do a dirty chai.
Oh, you're so dirty. Oh, I can't wait. Dirty chai.
But it's so good.
But it's so good.
So, Mandy, my most favorite, like, after dinner drink that I indulge in maybe just a couple times a year is a great Bailey's, like, after a nice meal. But that is, like, that's such dirty, dirty indulgence. But I love it. This tastes similar to a Bailey's, but we're doing it with cashew milk.
I mean, so this is a way of feeling better about our cocktails and feeling like, you know, we're hitting our goals and hitting our little, you know, that little craving after dinner.
That little bit. And it just has a little bit of coffee, more for flavor.
Yeah.
It just has a little bit of coffee, and it does have, so this is going to make 4 servings. I'm not going to judge your serving size. If it makes 2, that is also fine as well.
Yeah, we don't judge, you guys. We don't judge. Wait, I need to get the alcohol. What's the alcohol situation?
So when I was researching these recipes, most of them were vodka, but I had a coconut rum. This is a light rum.
Oh,
this is just super, super yummy in here.
Hold your thought. I feel like I have that. Shit. Hold on.
Yeah, this is a good one. Obviously, I mean, you're not using a ton of alcohol in here, so whether it's vodka or rum, I think it's kind of negligible, but this one just tastes super, super yummy. Oh, now I can finally see the pants.
Shit. They're shorts, actually. They're actually shorts.
I can finally see the shorts.
So they're awesome. They are micro-loaded, all hair. All there.
For the life of me, I can't figure out why you keep your alcohol out of reach because you climb that damn stool every week.
I just burned calories getting my alcohol, Kate. All right? There's a method to my madness. Now, another thing is I clearly like Tito's. I actually, I'm a vodka tequila girl, so I'm going to make do.
Okay, so I would do vodka because vodka's not going to have as strong of a flavor profile, so I would do vodka for sure.
Okay.
All right, so we will start this guy. This was the cashew milk that I did yesterday.
Okay.
Nice and creamy. So we are going to start this guy with a cup of this stuff.
Oh, shit. A cup of that. Oh.
A cup of that. So good.
Hey, if you're just joining us now, we're making cocktails. Join us. It's a good time.
Story of our lives, making cocktails.
I know. What are they doing? Making cocktails. What
again?
are they doing now? Making cocktails, drinking cocktails.
Yes, again. This is, so it's a 1/4 cup or 2 ounces of coffee. So this is just my normal brewed coffee from this morning. It's just been chilled. So that's going to give us that nice coffee flavor. And then we're going to do, this was a chai. Do you do chai very often?
I do. I think it's delicious. It does have caffeine in it. So
yes.
I usually try to drink it before 2 o'clock, which lucky for us, we're just fine.
we're hitting the window. I think I'm similar to you. So if I find myself more often in like the colder months, if I want something warm and cozy in the afternoon, I'll reach for a chai. But here in this recipe, we're going to steep 4 of those chai tea bags, and then that chai tea is going to go directly into our milk and coffee blend.
When you say seep or steep, did you say seep?
Steep.
Steep. Does it have to be hot?
Yeah, so I would do boiling water, because I don't think you're going to extract all the flavor out of the tea if it's not boiling.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Hi, Clarissa. Oh my God. Hi, Paige. Okay, mine is going to take a little longer, but I'm on it.
Okay, so that went into our mix as well. And then we're going to go in and we're going to do, now it's time for the rum, and we are going to do a 1/2 cup of the rum.
This, you don't have to measure. She's measuring. I can eyeball it just fine. Wait, 1/2 cup of vodka and a 1/2 cup of rum?
No, you wouldn't make it to your class on Thursday. Just a 1/2 cup.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Selective hearing?
Maybe.
All right. So
all that now I just need to wait for my freaking chai to steep, but this is going to be delicious.
I think you probably only need to give it 2 to 3 minutes. So to make this even, to make it feel like it's healthy, I'm going to do a little bit of cinnamon.
Yeah, we just like to dress it up, give it a little dash of health.
Just a smidge. So that's like maybe 1/8 of a teaspoon. A splash.
This keeps your blood sugar, So we're keeping our alcohol up and blood sugar.
We're watching that glucose with this cocktail, right?
Oh, yum. Yeah.
All right, little bit of vanilla.
Little bit of vanilla.
And then, so Mandy, this is one of my new favorites. As an alternative to honey, and it's more when I just want like a different flavor profile, I'm doing just a little bit of date sugar.
Well, look at you. All right, I'm going to actually do a full date.
Do a date. Yeah, do a date.
I could use a date. I could use a couple dates. Oh, shit. Fuck shit. Fine. I'm going to actually do a date.
All right. Yeah, so that's going to go right in. And then, Mandy, this is done. You don't have to blitz this up. I think you'll probably want to blitz yours since you have a date in there. I'm just going to combine this, and then I'm going to pour over ice and enjoy.
I'm steeping. I'm going to be about a minute behind you. But don't worry, I'm known to drink pretty quickly, so I'll be just fine.
Especially if you already got your workout in, which I think you did.
Oh, I definitely got my workout in. I got my workout in. Party hard, play hard. All right, that's how I do things here. But this is a great group. Hi, guys. Oh, God, it smells like a little bit of, that after dinner drink. A little, it smells like just, what is it called? We're calling it a dirty, spicy martini. What are we calling this?
Dirty chai. This is so good.
Chai.
I will take this over Bailey's all day long.
Yeah, Bailey's is loaded with fat. Now, I don't want to just like rain on everybody's Bailey's parade, but you can have this same deliciousness without that kind of fat, because you can have like 4 of these to 1 of those.
For sure. And this is all organic stuff that came right out of our fridge, right out of our pantry. Try this recipe.
It's an organic cocktail. I love making ourselves just totally justify this deliciousness. I mean,
if we don't, no one else will.
Brody, totally. Brody, we're going to be seeing you this week. Can't wait.
You know what? Maybe I'll bring some of this stuff for our friends. Maybe I'll bottle this up and bring some for our friends this week.
I can't think of a better way to finish burn than just cheersing with a cocktail.
It is like a horchata. So we had done one of those in culinary school, which is where I first did like a nut milk recipe. And that one had a rice milk in it as well. So it was a nut milk plus a rice milk So delicious.
A horchata. That's a cute little nickname.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, Kate, seriously.
How's it going? How's your tea coming along?
I need to go blitz. I forgot I put a date in it. I got to blitz for a second.
Okay.
I'll blitz.
But you're gonna be real happy when that's done.
Oh my God. Just an intravenous to my mouth. All right.
All right, so Mandy, while you're blitzing, there goes the hop too. I love how you hop when you blitz.
Lights out. I know. I like, it's these mini micro moments in my micro loading day. Oh, hey, we're not judging here, you guys. You do you. It's a Tuesday.
I love seeing your reaction when you try this stuff. Oh God, that's a big cup.
That's a lot. Wait, we made this for 4 and I just poured all into one cup.
I told you I will not judge your quantities ever.
However, delicious. This is delicious. It's definitely like got a nice spice to it. Yeah. Oh my God, I kind of just want to put a little more whipped cream and like cinnamon and call it a day. This is delicious. I need a straw.
That would be, you would do your coconut whip on top of that, right? And that would be like the ultimate dessert.
No judgment here. You guys could think I'm drinking a latte. You don't know.
Hey, and liquid dessert, there's nothing wrong with that.
Wow. It's the chai. It's totally the chai tea. I love this.
Yeah. So with that chai in there, you just saved yourself from having to put a half a dozen other seasonings into your recipe.
Totally. And you guys, there's different flavors of chai tea too. Chai has gotten a little spicy in itself. So if there's a certain chai tea, like an apple chai or a cinnamon chai, like get crazy with it.
Nap times, you're probably right. Yeah, Brody, you're probably right. All right, while you are sipping, I will start our final smoothies. That sound good?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it too.
Okay. So this one, again, super, super quick, but another great way to work in those nut milks that we made. This is an almond butter cookie smoothie.
Oh, okay. Now, the ingredients in this one, don't get crazy, you guys. Just because cauliflower's in it doesn't mean you're going to actually taste it.
No. And this is where, Mandy, I feel like you do this too. These protein powders go a long way in terms of flavoring your smoothies. So I'm using the vanilla protein powder to give me a little extra flavor. And then my almond butter, that's really what's going to come forward. You're not even really going to taste that riced cauliflower, but you are going to get a heck of a punch of fiber.
Yeah, fiber, great. Filling, great. I have this protein just because we're going with vanilla.
Shut the front door.
Shut the Cheers. And then we'll talk about this one maybe our next live, maybe next week.
Sure.
But this is the Be Well by Kelly LeVeque, and it's the chocolate protein that I just got, and I am totally obsessed with that. We'll talk about this next week. We're doing this one right now. All right.
Yes, that one's so good. So in here, this is just my plain riced cauliflower that I do from Whole Foods. So I'm going to go in with about a cup of this.
A cup of it, okay.
And then I'm going to go in with about a cup of our fresh nut milk. This is the cashew milk.
Son of a bitch. Yep. And remember, you guys, this is where you can explore. You just made the cashew milk, great. You like coconut milk, great. Almond milk, great. You like whole milk, have at it, all right? You do you. We're just showing you some different ways to be healthy and what we like doing.
Yes. And then, Mandy, if I think about it, I usually grab my MCT oil. So I'm going to throw about a tablespoon of my MCT oil in there.
Yeah, I'm going to too. That's a great fat. It's, again, it's a good kind of fat. It's the HDL. It fills you up. It gets you what you want in your workouts and in your days, and it gives you a vibrance and a vitality. It's not bad fat, all right? We are absolutely reconditioning what we think about when we hear fat.
For sure. Yeah, good for brain cognition too.
Wait, do you have the same MCT oil too?
Let's see. This was my Costco pickup.
Oh, excuse me.
Yours, I think they have that one at my Whole Foods. I've had
Garden
that
of
one
Life.
before. Yep, I've
Yeah.
had that one before.
This is organic coconut MCT oil. I love anything I can get coconut flavored. I'm going coconut.
Yeah, for sure. So then I just did a little splash of vanilla. You don't have to. I'm going to do just a little bit of cinnamon. This is, again, I like these two recipes together because we have a lot of similar ingredients.
Yeah.
So you can make these together and you don't have to pull a lot of stuff out of your pantry.
Totally.
And then I'm going to go in with just a little bit of the almond butter.
Oh,
Cheers.
my goodness. And we don't coordinate this, people, at all. Now, a little bit means what, though, Kate? Like that?
Yeah. Most recipes will say like a tablespoon. I freaking love peanut butter. Like, I could just eat it as a meal. So I go in with more like 2 to 3 tablespoons.
Put it all over my body. Yeah, and lick it.
I know. Oh. And this is the almond butter. Justin's does, they do peanut butter if you like that better. They do a bunch of different flavors. So this guy's going in here.
Just lost my train of thought.
So good.
Oh my God, so good.
So yum.
You might be saying to yourself, oh my, there's so much fat. There's the almond butter. There's the MCT oil. Yeah, and there's the nut milk. It's all good, you guys. And guess what? You're also going to be fuller longer, so you're not just like foraging in the kitchen every hour on the hour, all right? Fill yourself up with really good stuff. Are we blitzing right now? We're going to blitz.
Are you ready to blitz? I'll blitz if you're ready to blitz.
I'm ready.
You got to jump too.
Whoa.
What do you think? Whoa.
Whoa. Got it just so. Whoa.
Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Beaut.
I mean, cocktail, protein shake. Double fisting. Tuesday afternoon. You do you.
Oh my gosh. Almond butter cookie.
Did you make this recipe up yourself?
No. So this was, I just got his cookbook. I'm going to butcher his last name. Max Lugavere. Do you follow him? He does a podcast. He's really good.
Look at that.
Look at that.
This is delicious. I'm going to start to follow Max. This is delicious. Look, I think you can also make this with chocolate protein powder, and it tastes like a peanut butter cup. Either or.
For sure. Yeah. I think that would be just as good as well.
Awesome. You don't taste the cauliflower, you guys. It just adds, it makes it thicker, creamier, better.
Yeah, so we're really low sugar in this one. Usually you and I will toss a couple pieces of banana in there, but in this one we didn't do any of the fruit. So this is a really nice meal supplement, especially if you're running, you're on the go.
Totally.
You can prep this in advance. We only had a few ingredients, so if I have stuff that's this minimal, I usually just make it on the spot. But if you're jammed, prep it on the weekend and blitz it up, for lunch.
Yes, Alicia, I know kids would love this. Do your kids love this, Kate?
Yes, my kids will do smoothies. Yeah, my kids do enjoy the smoothies.
Totally. And if I wanted it sweeter, maybe if for whatever reason, I would add some dates, maybe. If I wanted a fuller meal, I maybe would do the banana. But this tastes pretty filling. I'm not gonna lie.
Pretty darn satiating. I know. All right, so why don't you tell everybody when we get to see you in person, because you are coming to town. Mandy DeMarzo is going to be in Greenwich soon. I
am. This week, it's Tuesday. Thursday, I'm doing 11:15 class. Friday, I'm going to do 2 classes, 6:30 and 10:30. And then Saturday, I'm doing 8 a.m. When am I going to see you? When am I going to see you? I'm
going to see you Thursday at 11:15, and I'm going to see you Saturday morning at 8 a.m.
That's amazing. I'm excited I get to see you 2 times. It's going to be awesome. Like, it's going to be just I don't know. Let's kick off the summer and all these good vibes. I want to see people. I want to crush people in all the best ways. There are some spots available. Even if the classes are waitlisted, throw your name on the list because you never know. So just throw your name on the list.
Things always change.
Get your ass to Greenwich. We're going to have a great time. I mean, Kate just said she's going to bring cocktails, all right, on Thursday. I know.
Not that anyone needs to be enticed, but you know, I'm the biggest fan of your online platform, primarily because it's so flexible. Like you can grab a quick, amazing hit class whenever you want, but there is just nothing like your energy live in the studio. The music's blasting.
Yeah.
The heat is just like pulling all the toxins out of you. It's just an incredible experience.
It's an amazing group of humans too. So if you're like, oh my God, I've never gone, don't worry. It's a sweat family. And you get to see people that you've either connected with on lives, or I know Brody, or however, wherever, and you're like, oh my God, we're in the flesh. We are getting stronger together. We're feeling it. It's a great, great way to kick this off. I can't wait. I know. It's going to be awesome.
Yes. So, girlfriend, I will see you Thursday.
This is delicious. And then we're back on track next week, next Wednesday.
Let's maybe we'll do some of Max's recipes because he's got some really great ones.
Let's do it.
I'll grab the book and I do. It's somewhere behind me. It's in the library. But we'll dig into those. I'm so curious to get your thoughts on this. You know how Dr. Bolsowitz is full on plant-based?
Yeah.
So Max believes in, mix of proteins, lots of plants, but he works in a lot of proteins too, animal proteins. So just the difference in the recipes, the difference in how your body responds. I feel like there's so much science to back up both methodologies.
Yeah.
But hearing all of the discussion and the conversation, I'm fascinated by it.
I am too. And it depends. Everybody is different with their goals. There may be people that want to start to incorporate more veggies because they have too much meat and animal meat. And there are many people that want to actually, incorporate more of that protein, the animal meat, whatever it is, wherever you're at. I like a balance. I like a little bit of everything. I find that's great for my goals. But this will be a great conversation wherever you are. It's going to meet you where you are. So let's break down his recipes next week. Let's pick a couple that if you're a vegetarian or if you are incorporating animal meat, we can do both.
Love it. Yeah, we'll find some winners and we'll do those next week.
Awesome. I can't wait. I can't wait to see you and hug you and be with you in a couple days. This was great.
I will see you Thursday.
I'm going to go with the dirty chai right now because that's where we're at. That's where
Girlfriend, kick it up. Enjoy.
All right.
I know it's not quite the weekend yet, but we're working our way there.
No judgment.
All right.
Awesome.
See you Thursday.
Bye.
Bye.